Hey, what's up? It's mikeyperion here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft 1.13. And now I'm traveling to our sunken base because I need to grab a few iron ingots for two. Oh my god, I almost crashed that tower. Well, yeah. Oh my god. Alright, well, I need to grab a few iron ingots for today's project because for this episode, we are going to build our sugarcane, pumpkin, and watermelon farm. Since I already ran out of supplies in the new Hyperion City, well, I need to grab it from here. Let's wait for this place to load. Well, yeah, it takes a little time though. Yeah, let's check this out and, oh my god. This is too little of what I expected. Oh, come on, iron farm, work harder. Right? Well, I think it's just because after we built these iron farms, we already left this place, and I think I didn't have that time to let these villagers to repopulate or to to grow their population. So I think that's why it's not working that efficient though. Yeah, let's check this out. I hope this is still few though. But I think this is enough for our project because we're not gonna use too much iron ingots for these, iron farms. So let's go back to the new Hyperion City. Well, I'm thinking that for the next episode, we should have work here in the sunken base because for at least, we can able to or give it a chance the villagers to grow their populations and make the iron farm more efficient, right? Well, I think that's a better idea for the next episode since we're already almost done for the farms here in the farming district. I cannot see a thing though. Where am I? Oh my god. Uh, I'm not sure why the place is not loading that fast though. Where are we? Okay, I can see a spires. I think we're already here in the new Hyperion City. All right. Okay, we're here at least. Yeah, we didn't lose our way, right? Yeah. Okay, so for this episode, we are going to build the more farms, sugarcane, pumpkin, and watermelon farms. But from the last episode, we have done these animal farms right over here. Well, it doesn't look like an animal farm, but of course, yeah. We got a little chicken coop right over here, but I think I still need to upgrade this chicken coop because, I think I need to put hoppers on the other side to collect more eggs, right? So, but I will do that soon. Okay, and as well as for this part of the farms, we got some manual pigs and cow farms, and as well as our sheep farm on the top floor right over here. So basically, I haven't done any. Oops, that's not intentional though. Yeah, we haven't grow this sheep population right over here. So I think I have to do that soon. And of course, the storage area. Yeah, I haven't done anything yet. I feel too lazy to do this stuff though. Yeah, but for this episode, of course, like I said, we are going to work on this area right over here. This is going to be our sugarcane, pumpkin, and watermelon farm. So basically, it will not look like a ordinary farm. It will look like a tall building. That's the plan. So yeah, we have to maximize the space. But before that, I also want to fix these, this wheat farm. Well, 2 episodes ago, I haven't fixed this because something like the water did ups. Sorry, the water doesn't spread out. So it's because we only have like a 4 block gap right over here from the dispenser. So basically, the water will just go straight instead of spreading out. So we have to put these dispensers 6 blocks at least from the lower level, so something like that. Well, we have to fix that first before we do anything. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that we need to do is to remove these farm plants because we have to change this to like normal blocks because we cannot put like a patch of water which will be the source water for these farm plants. So better much just change it these farm plants into like normal blocks, maybe stone bricks, something like that. Well, yeah, because we cannot have like a farm plant here, like I said, it has to be 6 blocks. I mean, there should be like 6 blocks gap from the lower level. Well, something like we'll just move the dispenser right over there. So yeah, well, it's going to be easy. It will only take a couple of minutes to fix this. Well, I'm going to fix this and I'll be back. And now this wheat farm is already fixed. So, well, that's pretty easy. Well, yeah. So basically, yeah, we'll just flash out these wheat crops. Just like this one. Well, let's wait for the water and there you go. So basically, it just flash out those wheat into those hoppers over that end over there. So yeah, well, that's a pretty easy way to harvest these crops. So basically, those hoppers will just collect those wheat and seeds, so something like that. And let's turn that off. And yeah, so well, water is starting to subside, and now it's time to check how much wheat and seeds that we got. Well, yeah, this is also a problem. Well, these patch of trampled, farm plots. So let's check this out, and yeah, well, I think it's good enough. Considering that, it's not fully. I mean, most of the crops are not yet fully grown. So I think this is enough. Well, I think it's good. Well, at least we already have fixed this, and this is done. So now it's time to move on to our next project. So the first thing that we need to do for this farm is going to be the sugarcane farm. So basically, I already have, set up this place, already made the layout. So the first thing that we need to do is to place some rails for the collecting system, because this is going to be underneath the sugarcane farm. So something like we have to place a detector rail right over here. So basically, that will trigger all of the pistons every time the minecart passes through this rail. So something like that. So basically, there will be like a minecart hopper that will go around these places, something like to collect, and as well as trigger that detector rail, something like that. So well, just a very easy mechanic. There are some YouTubers already have done this, this type of farm for sugarcane, and as well as for melon and watermelon and pumpkin. Let's remove that. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Okay, so basically, yeah, that's it. So let me build this. And the second thing that we need to do is to place the sugarcane. So now we are going to place the sugarcane plus. So basically, this sand will be on the top of this rail. So basically, yeah, this is also a lossless sugarcane farm. So basically, we have to contain this, and we have to make at least, at least this part to be like but just like that's what I already said, right? Yeah, so now we also need to put some water sources right on this part. Of course, we cannot plant those sugar canes without this water. So yeah, and we also need to cover this, and on the top of these water source is going to be the piston that will gonna push those sugarcane farms every time the minecart hopper passes to that detector rail beneath this, Yeah, so something like that. Well, yeah, I'm going to continue building this, and I'll be back. Like I said, we need to contain the sugarcane farm, and we're actually done. Well, so basically, those pistons will push the sugar canes whatever it grows. I mean, whenever it grows, sugar canes above that level. So something like that. Well, yeah. So basically, it's done. I mean, the sugarcane farm is done. So now it's time to move on the second level. So basically, I already have placed the tracks right over there. It's the same concept that we have here for the sugarcane farm, but except we have this layout, so it will be 2 blocks wide instead of like 1, because the sugarcane can just grow vertically, but these pumpkins and watermelons are needs 2 blocks at least, to grow. So something like that. So basically, we will just do something like an alternate pattern for the farm plots for this for the the growing up. I was thinking of something, but yeah. Okay, so basically, yeah, we just need to a block for the plant and the block for where the pumpkin and the watermelon will grow. So basically, the watermelon and pumpkin, mechanics will be the same. So basically, we also need to put some waters right over here, and as well as the pumpkins in this area right over here. So yeah, well, I will continue building this. And now we are placing the pistons that will push the pumpkins and the watermelons downward. So something like this in this pattern. So it has to be alternate. Well, for some reason. Well, I'm also thinking that for this level, we are going to have all of the pumpkins. And basically, I will just copy these, these mechanics to the third level to have the watermelon. So basically, yeah, we are going to make this building pretty tall. Something like that. Well, at least we can already maximize the space, right? So basically, on the top here, of course, you are also going to put the redstone. So basically, we also need to connect these, these pistons to the detector rail below this. So something like this. I think this will work. So, well, I've done this in my previous game. So pretty much I've done this same pattern as what I did in that game. So basically, yeah. Well, I will just copy this on the top. So basically, I will have two levels of this layout of these, you know, redstones and pistons and everything and crops, except for that on the third level we're going to have the watermelon. So well, I'll continue again to build this, you know, ginormous farm that we have here. Well, yeah, and I'll be back. So I made the revisions on the redstone dust layout right over here. So basically one side is pretty much useless, so that's why I remove it and I just cover this place with stone bricks. Well, I think it's more practical, right? Yeah, we have to be a little, you know, efficient, something like that. Yeah, so basically now we need to connect this redstone to the third level. So basically we are just going to copy whatever we have in the second level because pumpkins and watermelons is kind of similar, right? I mean, we're also gonna use pistons to push the or to harvest the watermelons, but of course the watermelons will you know, sliced into pieces, something like that. Yeah, let's put another slab right over here. Okay, there you go, and let's place the water on this part and another water bucket, water patch of water right over here. So let's grab the sea lantern. Let's lighten up this place and also cover that, what they call this? Those water patches. So basically all same as with the sugar cane and as well as what we did in the pumpkin farm. We have to contain this area. So basically, we only need to contain the parts where the minecart is passing underneath. So now let's hold this place and oops, this is wrong. Well, yeah, we're trying to make like an alternate pattern just like this one, checkered pattern. Well, 2 blocks wide, so something like that. And let's grab the seeds and plant these watermelons. Yum, 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 yum. So, yeah. Well, I'll do this and I'll be back. And now we are done with the farm. Well, it looks like a giant incubator or something like an air conditioning unit, but yeah. But don't worry, we are going to decorate this place later. Well, there's still like a dirt background over there. But yeah, so well, we got a temporary storage area right over here. These are going to be like temporary because we are also going to connect this in a, you know, in a food silo or something like a bulk storage system. So yeah, so basically we're done, except I have to remove this. These are just temporary slabs. So yeah, okay. So well, it's time to do a test run. But before that, of course, I have to explain of what's happening here. So basically, after the minecart runs on this first level, it will go up on the second level right over here. And it will, you know, collect those items. And as well as on the third level right here, it will do the same. So basically it's the same mechanics except that on this top part it has to go back down right over there. So basically the minecart will just fall on these rail right over here and will start all over again and go back to the, you know, I mean, drop down those items and go back and trigger again the detector rail in that area right over there. So basically, yeah, let's do a test run. Let's put this minecart hopper right over here. So yeah, how am I going to place this? Maybe here. Yeah. Okay, there you go. And it starts and it should trigger. There you go. It triggered the pistons, all of the pistons of the 3 levels once it passes that, you know, detector rail right over there. So yeah, so now it will go to the upper levels to collect all of the items that has been harvested by those pistons. So yeah, there you go. It now goes to the 3rd level and let's wait for a while. Yeah, so basically you will see that this minecart will fall on this area right over here, and there you go, and it's back on track. So well, it drops at least 3 items. So yeah, well, this will be temporary, but yeah, I will also improve this in the future. Let me grab that. Okay. Yeah, so basically we're done here in the farms. It's fully functioning contraption. So yeah, well, the next thing that we need to do is to make this place more pleasant, something like we need to decorate this. Yeah, I don't have any idea, but it has to be much simpler compared to other buildings because I don't want to have so many stuff in one place. So yeah, I'm thinking that I'll just make this build much simpler. So yeah, well, let's start decorating this place. So now I'm working on the back side right over here. So what I have thought of is something like I have like a mixture between the industrial district and whatever we have in the farming district. So something like that, because this is a very big structure. I mean, compared to what we have in the animal farm. So I have to adjust a little and do some combined style of what we have within the city. So something like this will do. So something like they have like a ventilation in the back part. So like I said, it's like a giant air conditioning unit. But of course, yeah, I also have to fill this up later. Yeah, I'll do that later. Of course, I'm also trying to show you what I have did or what I've done here in the front part. So yeah, so basically, well, I don't have to emphasize much on this place because I am also going to place a giant tree in the front of this building right over here. Yeah, so basically it will just cover whatever we have designed in this place. So well, I think this is fine. Well, somehow, I mean, sometimes we need to make things simpler because we don't want to over decorate this place. Yeah, our brains cannot comprehend that much design. I don't know. Just saying, right? And we're actually done with the building. Well, yeah, like I said, it's going to be simple. So yeah, yeah, I think this is fine. Like I said, I don't want to over decorate this place, especially that we have so much stuff around, and we are also going to place some buildings at the back side right over here. So will not be that totally visible. So yeah, I think this is fine. I don't want to push so much effort, but on this part over here, I mean, we are going to make a giant tree, maybe a willow tree in the front of these building. Well, I think it will look good. So now I think it's time to prepare for that. I mean, well, it's a simple build. It's a simple task to do. Let's grab this. Yeah, because this is going to be the place where we're going to build the giant tree. Yeah, well, I'll do that, and we're almost done, and I'll be back. And now we are done with the tree. Like I told you, it will just cover the building and the backside. Yeah, well, so basically, at least somehow this place looks like a park or a garden. Well, it looks like kind of like a Japanese though, right? Yeah, let's look. Let's try to look on this side. Yeah, this is too blunt though. Yeah, I think I need to adjust a little on this part. But yeah, so let's see. There you go. Well, we already got some stuff from the farm. Well, yeah, at least it's working now. All right. Well, I think we're done. We're done. Yeah. this is fine, I guess. I'm not totally that satisfied with the build, but at least we already got this farm, right? I mean, that's the bottom point. Well, we should just be on this level. Well, this is how it looks like up close. Well, yeah. So we're done. We're done, and well, that's it for this episode. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, please leave a like, and make sure to subscribe. This has been mikeyperion, and I'll see you guys next time.